Hello everyone, today's shave we're gonna try a new razor. It's gonna be the Aylsworth Apex AL6063. I never tried any Aylsworth razors, so this is gonna be my first one. This is an aluminum one, but before we open, let's check what I'm gonna use to try it. As a brush, I'm going back to the She by Løthur Grooming, aluminum handle, really hefty, and the G5C knot, which is a brilliant synthetic knot. So let's put this one to soak straight away. Now the brush is there soaking, and for a set we're gonna use the whole set by Grooming Cult Barbershop 73. So we have the full set there. They actually, before we start, I'm gonna show one thing. This is not the original bottle. I'm gonna show another one from them. This is their original bottle, kind of like this. But I had a bit of an accident and I dropped it. It didn't break completely, but it cracked all over and the liquid started coming out. So because I always have something like this in hand, I ordered from Amazon some perfume bottles, so I added this straight away so I didn't lose the aftershave. Then I took the labels and put it here. I have other ones that I can show here that I had an accident with, like this one, but I wasn't able to take the label because it's a tobacco one. So it fell and the lid here just completely broke and I had to change it and swapped it to there. So I'm saying all this because this would be a good idea for you guys. If accidents happen, which they happen, have always something like this in hand. That way you don't lose it completely, unless it breaks, shatters completely, and it spreads all over the place, which happened to me already. In that case, well, there's nothing to do about it. But I always like to have an empty one around. I actually ordered already, just in case, you know. So just to let you know that this is not the original bottle. So let's go. Let's open up Aylsworth Razors Apex AL6063 and check what comes inside. Now it comes with a set of Astra blue blades, so that's the ones we're gonna use. That's what it comes inside, so that's the ones we're gonna use. Now I have to say, packaging wise, simple cardboard box, but it has everything you need, as you guys can see. Very easy. So as you guys can see, I got the one with the green bottom cap. Yeah, very light, have to say. Very light. Aluminium, but it's really cool actually. These grooves are actually deep, the horizontal ones. The other one's not as deep. Very nice. What does it say here? Yeah, the name of the razor, Apex 6063, and then you have the logo of Aylsworth there on the top cap. Really nice. So let's go, let's load the blades in the razor now. There we go, loaded. One thing I have to say already, I'm gonna take it again just to show you guys. There's an O-ring there, but it's almost flush, which is excellent. It's not the O-ring subduing all the way out. So it's those small little things that you see that the razor was well designed. There we go, let's just put it back in. Yeah, lovely. Even the way you screw feels really nice. Very light. So now let's just put it on the back. Let's wet the face and then we're gonna start our shave. Here we go. There we go. Now let's grab the soap there. Grooming Cult Barbershop 73. I know this is inspired by Paco Rabanne Homme. I love this scent. This is the VX base, so the vegan base. I know I enjoy this one. I used it a few times already, even on my head, plenty of times. And as you guys can see, goes well. That's one of the main reasons I chose it for the picture. So let's go. Let's start this. So let's go. I just left the lid there on the back and yeah, the scent is already spreading. I really enjoy this scent. It's just gorgeous. Actually, before we start, I'm gonna read. I have the phone here. I'm gonna read what they say about the Grooming Cult on their site. So, which I had that ready. And before I forget, we'll start by saying what it is, since we used it already. It's not the first time using it. So here we go. Barbershop 73 is inspired by a timeless heritage of the 70s fragrances. A fresh, herbal and spicy fougere, masculine and retro. Scent notes are are oak moss, sage, rosemary, lavender, lemon, amber, rosewood, tonka seed, honey, musk, and geranium. This blend creation is inspired by Paco Rabanne pour Homme. The soap base is the VX, as I said previous, which is a vegan base basically. Then they have a longer description on the bottom saying, this exquisite fragrance is an embodiment of sophistication, elegance, and masculinity. Its distinct blend of notes creates an aura of intrigue and allure that is sure to leave a lasting impression. Opens with a burst of fresh, zesty citrus notes, which create an invigorating sensation that is both refreshing and invigorating. The heart of the fragrance features warm and spicy notes of lavender, geranium, and tonka bean, which infuse the scent with a sense of depth and complexity. These notes are then beautifully balanced with the earthy and woody base notes of oak moss and amber, which add a touch of ruggedness to the fragrance. Its blend of fresh, spicy, and earthy notes creates a truly captivating fragrance that it is both elegant and masculine. This iconic scent is sure to leave a lasting impression. A fresh, herbal, spicy fougere, masculine, and retro. And then they repeat the scent notes all over again. So that's the description they have on the site. I can attest that I really enjoy this scent. So let's put this back down. Since I was talking, it kind of dried a bit. So let's just add a bit more water. You don't need to go too much, just a small bit. There we go. Splash of water. And now let's start our shave. So let's grab the brush and start loading it. There we go, just wash it. And for those that don't know, and I'm gonna explain again, I like to wash it, let it dry for a while so that it doesn't spoil as quick. So if I wash it, I don't leave all the suds there and then let it dry. I normally let it dry until nighttime and it would be good to go then. Then I can lock it and just store it. That's my way of doing it. So let's put it here on the back drying and let's go back to the brush and start lathering. Let's go. There we go, lathered up. Yeah, this just keeps forming. The more I do like this, the more it keeps forming. It's just great base. It's just really nice. Great leather. Yeah, but the thing is, this scent just spreads like crazy. No, we're just trying to straightening it out a bit there, but this is so much leather there that kind of hard. It just keeps forming. So let's go. Let's stop, otherwise we'll be here just forming. Let's go. Let's put this in the back there. Let's grab the razor. So Aylsworth Apex AL6063 with an Astra blue Astra Superior. First use. Let's see how this one performs. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Yeah, noisy. A lot. There's a bit of feedback in terms of the noise. Doesn't seem mild. This is kind of It's like these first few strokes feel like a medium aggressiveness without much blade feel. That's what it feels like. Yeah, let's clean it up. Let's keep going and we'll see by the end. But first few strokes actually look. Yeah, there's still a bit of growth there, but it did feel. I don't know. It feels like it's a mild going to medium aggressiveness, if I'm explaining myself. But this was just the first few strokes. Let's keep going with the shave and let's find out for sure by the end. So let's go. By the way, it cleans up really quick. Yeah, and I only noticed now, look at how big the channels are. Huge. Nice. Really nice. Another thing, no overhanging at all. So let's go. The first few strokes you can have a feel, but you don't know the finishing job per se. So let's finish this first pass and see. There we go. First pass is done. Yeah, wow. Here took most of the stuff. Here I need to go again. Yeah, here I definitely need to go again. Yeah, it's do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Hansen with a bit more aggressiveness. Efficiency, maybe a bit more than the Hansen, but not by much. That's what this kind of reminds me of. I still find it's not mild per se, but it's not medium aggressiveness either. The blade feel is almost non-existent in terms of it feels like it has, hold on, I'm gonna clean this up before I show it. So let's open up. You guys are gonna see like this cleans up really quick. Look. There we go. Done. Just Lovely, lovely, lovely in terms of that. The channels are huge. But as I was gonna say, like, I don't know if you guys can see, there's almost no blade protrusion. Yeah. Now, I know I scraped, I don't know if you guys can see, I scraped a pimple that I have there. So it still can cut you, but it doesn't feel as mild as the Hansen, but it doesn't feel like a medium aggressiveness either. Do you know what I mean? This is probably one of those ones I'm gonna grab when I feel like mildness without being too mild, kind of that way. I don't know how to explain this one. It's lovely. It's a lovely looking razor, and it does feel really, really nice. At least these first few strokes, like this first pass, yeah, really, really nice. Look, like the chin area, it's almost BBS. Nice. It's just around here, my kind of complicated areas, but I definitely have to go in the mustache area. I have to go a second time. So yeah, I don't feel I'm gonna be able to do a one pass with this one, but it feels really nice to shave with, I have to say. Really, really nice. So let's go. Let's wet the face and get ready for the second pass. There we go. Just dry my hands there. And now let's grab the brush. Let's get ready for a second pass. There we go, we just painted a bit. Yeah, there's still loads here. And it's still forming and falling as well. Decent, guys. So good. So good. And it spreads like crazy. Crazy. Let's go. Feels like silky smooth as well. Let's put it there on the back. Let's grab the razor and let's start our second pass with this Aylsworth Apex AL6063 with an Astra Superior, the blue ones, first use. Here we go. There we go, second pass done. Oh wow. Now, efficiency-wise, the second pass, it's BBS. Very easy, very, very, very easy to ride the cap on this one. And I know I have a few stubbles there because I passed lightly on this side, and I'm gonna show you. Just take the brush there. Put it there. Now, this is kind of a mild, I don't like to call this mild because it doesn't feel like mild per se, but you don't have the blade feel at all. But if I want to go, and I'm gonna do something that I rarely do, which is go against the grain here, and I'm gonna show it, it's very easy to ride the cap with this. Let's go. One side, let's do the other. There we go. Very, very easy. Yeah, and I took that small little stubble that I still had there, which I missed when I was going across. Very easy. Very good shaver. Impressed. First, it's definitely not a one-pass razor at all, but you can have a BBS with a second pass without any problem at all. Really, really nice, I have to say. Yeah, BBS. Especially here, the chin area. Ooh, lovely. Now let's put this aside. Yeah. Really, really nice. Second pass was just perfect. And the aggressiveness that I was talking about, which gave me a hint of medium of aggressiveness, it still feels like it's not that, I don't know how to explain this one. This is kind of a mild, it's between a mild and a medium aggressiveness, right at the middle there. It feels like mild in certain areas, then there's other areas where it feels like bites a bit, but it's never that medium aggressiveness per se, but it's never mild either, you know what I mean? The only thing that I think, this is my thought process on the first use, I think is because you don't have almost any protrusion of the blade, and you rarely feel that, yeah, you feel the blade, but you don't feel that aggressiveness like the blade coming out, but it's still very efficient. This definitely reminds me of the Hansen with a bit more of bite, let's put it that way, a tiny bit more of bite. Feels lighter actually. Hold on, where's my Hansen? Yeah, here. Now, oh yeah, definitely lighter than the Hansen, and yeah, size-wise, it's actually more or less the same, I think. Yeah, more or less the same. But actually, I think I'm gonna try and do a head shave with this one at some stage, which I rarely do. I don't use my other razors for a head shave without being the Hansen. But this one, I might give it a go, to be honest. Really nice. I'm enjoying this one a lot. So, let's go. Let's wet the face and check how much we still have left there on the brush. There we go. Now let's grab the brush and let's check how much we still have left here, which is pretty much enough for another shave, to tell you the truth. So let's go. There we go, guys. silky smooth, loads here. Oh, this scent is just so good, guys. And I know that the post shave is just exceptional. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Actually, when they say that this is inspired by Paco Rabanne pour Homme, I did use that for a while, but this feels like a fresh version of it, kind of that way. I don't know how to explain this one, but it doesn't remind me. It's inspired. It's not a dupe. Yeah, feels like a fresh version of it, kind of that way. That's my impressions anyway. I would actually not identify this as Paco Rabanne for the first few times I tried it, until I did the research and I saw what they were saying on the site. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I could stay the whole day just doing this, but we have to finish this off. But look at this, still loads there on the hand. Look, so much. Let's go, let's take this off now. There we go. Now let's pet the face. Now that we petted the face, guys, look at this. Oh, the scent is here on the skin. Lovely. Feeling really, really, really nice. Let's finish it off now with the Witch Hazel by Boots with tea tree oil. I would say this is gonna be the last time I use it. Let's go. Lovely jubbly. Bit of feedback here where I had my pimples, but that's about it. Oh, what a great shave. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this razor, I have to say. And I'm not one for light razors per se, but this one is pretty good. Like, it's not efficient on the first pass, like it doesn't give you a one pass shave, but second pass is just mold the rest of it and it's BBS, guys. Lovely, jubbly. Now, let's let this dry. I'm gonna wash all my stuff and I see you back for the post shave. See you in a bit. We're back, so let's go into the post shave. I'm gonna use both of them. I'm gonna use the Balm, which I have here, and it's gonna be the first one, and then we use the splash. So let's go, Balm first. There we go, we use the Balm there. Yeah, lovely jubbly. There we go, put it on the back. And now let's grab the splash. Now, the original splash, I'm gonna show it, it's kind of like, there's a stopper there. Really nice stopper actually. But because I swapped it to this, we're gonna use it as a vaporizer, kind of that way, you know? Like a perfume. So let's go. And we have to shake it, by the way. There's loads of good stuff inside, so let's go. Lovely. Yeah, actually feels nice like that, like if it was a perfume. Although I had a lot of feedback here on this part, this area here. A lot of feedback from the alcohol, but thank God I have the Balm first, which helps. Yeah, and I put a bead on top of the head. I want to check how long this will last. So let's put it there on the back. And now let's recap the shave and we'll talk about the razor in the end. So we used the Løthur Grooming She synthetic knot, lovely brush, hefty. Love this brush. So that's the Løthur She. And then we used the whole set of Grooming Cult Barbershop 73. This is the VX base, so the vegan base. I already described the scent. I already read what they have in their site, and I just love this. Spreads like crazy. Intensity is high, is about a 6 on the soap. Lovely. And we finished it off with the Balm, which the scent feels a bit different, a bit warmer than the soap. But then you have the splash, which is exactly like the soap, but a bit more intensity, about a 7. And yeah, and you have that alcohol feedback as well. And we use it differently. We use it kind of like a vaporizer. Enjoyed it. Really happy. And I'm happy I was able to salvage it and not waste the whole pack. So lovely jubbly. And now for the star, the Aylsworth Apex AL6063. I think this is a great razor. Good beginner. It's easy to shave, very easy to shave, but you still can feel that it could bite. I would call it, and I'm gonna show 2 other razors, I would call it an in-between. This would be like, in terms of aggressiveness, would be like this. Would be Hansen, mild, very mild. You barely feel the blade. This, you can feel a tiny bit of the blade, but not much, and it feels a tiny bit more efficient. And then you have another one, the Design 94, the Aviator, which this one is kind of a medium aggressiveness, and it's pretty efficient as well. The funny thing is, this doesn't feel as efficient as the Design 94, but the second pass is just so easy. easy and so easy to ride the cap that in terms of a 2-pass shave, the efficiency is the same. The difference is that this one you can do a 1-pass shave with it. This one you definitely cannot. And the other thing as well, they're all on the same price point. So if you're more into a mildish, easy to shave, definitely Aylsworth. If you want one that you shave blindly, the Hansen is a no-brainer. But if you want something that you know it's gonna bite, the Design 94. But otherwise, I have to say, really impressed with this razor. Really easy to shave. There's a few small details that I really enjoy, like the O-ring there, that it feels like it's actually stuck inside the cap itself. The channels, which are huge, really easy to clean up. Feels like a quality razor, although it's light. Aluminium, very light actually. Yeah, very good razor. Impressed. This is definitely milder days that I want. Like I already said, with the Hansen I don't like to do it on the face. I feel that it's not efficient enough with the mild. I didn't try their medium or their aggressive yet. I'll do it at some stage. This one I really enjoyed it on the face. Really enjoyed this. So if I'm feeling kind of on a mildish kind of day, this would definitely be one that I would grab without a shadow of a doubt. Really impressed with it. And I'm actually gonna try this on my head, which I don't do with more aggressive razors at all. So this would definitely be something that I'll give it a go, and we'll see how it works with that one. Yeah, that's my conclusions of the Aylsworth Apex AL6063. The groovings here, very easy to grab. I forgot to talk about that as well. The handle, the size of the handle is pretty good. It's not short, it's not the longer ones. It's just perfect. Really impressed with it. So that's it. Gonna leave it there on the back now. And actually, before I forget, which I was forgetting, I have it there on the board. Let's take Aylsworth off the board. There you go. There, Aylsworth. It's coming off. Whoop, don't fall. Oh wow, can't take it off. Oh well, looks like I used the permanent marker for that one. I'll take it off afterwards with alcohol. But there's gonna be one taken off the board anyway. So that's it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed this shave. We tried the hardware, a new hardware, Aylsworth Apex AL6063. Really impressed with it. We used one of my favorite soaps and scents, Grooming Cult Barbershop 73. And yeah, and you guys can see the finishing job is just perfection. So that's it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a like on it. It really helps the channel. If you want to help the channel even more, there's my affiliate links down below and a few codes for you guys with discounts if you want to purchase anything. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.